Yep, throw that one away if it's not working. Do a quarter note now. A quarter note in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and show. Quarter notes. Good, 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 good. Oh, no, none yet. Nope. Good, good. Yep, yep, good. Yes, sir. Yep, throw it away. All right. So a quarter note is a filled-in note head with a stem. That's it. Quarter note just looks like that. Someone has a flag on there. You can't have a flag on that one. All right. Now then. What? Good. Did you remember to do the game too, right? And replace the subdivision of ones? Excellent. Okay. Now then. This one's going to go super fast, so I'll wait for those guys to get in their chair because you should be able to draw this and whip this one out in 2 seconds here. I would like for you to draw a whole note in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. That one's easy, right? Open note head, you're done. Open note head, that's it. That's a whole note. Good. Let's go to, let me think here. Got that one, got that one. Let's do an 8th note. 8th note in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and show. Okay. If you wrote a filled-in note head with one flag, you've got it. You all have the one flag, but some of you forgot to fill in the note head. Last one, 30-second notes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30-second note. Let me see. Most have got it. Again, if it is a filled-in note head with 3 flags. Most of you got the 3 flags. You forgot the filled-in note head. There are only 2 notes where the note head won't be filled in. Whole note and half note. That's it. Now, here's the new game. I'm going to draw a note on the board. I want you to write in. I want to focus up here on me. Not what Miss Koneman's doing. She's trying to help people with the writing. I want you to write the number associated with that note. Remember, each note has a number association with it. I want you to write that number. So I'm drawing a note. You write the number associated with that note. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and show me that number. Okay, some of you are writing the note name. I want the number. What's the number? 2. Okay, now then, let's try another one. There's my note. Number I want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and show. Boom, y'all nailed that one. 32. 30-second note. Let's do another one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and all got that one too. Number 1. Awesome, guys. You're doing great. Let's do this number. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one's a little more confusing. It's an 8. This is the 8th note. 8th note. Remember, it's got one flag. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This one looks like a unison there. 16. Yep, 16th note is correct. Awesome. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I did this one already, didn't I? Yeah, I was about to say. Wait a minute. As soon as you started putting them up, I remember I did this one already. I haven't done this one. This is the one I needed to do. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 60 what? 4. Some of you got some 68s in there. 64th note. And then finally, let's see. I got that one, got that one. Oh, last guy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is a quarter note. It is a 4. Some of you might think that looked like an eighth note. It wasn't. Okay, great. Y'all did very, very good. I asked for some homework over the weekend. Now, before we get to that, you can start pulling that out. But while you're pulling it out, listen closely. These are people that we do not have forms for yet. I'm just calling it out. We have all the beginner classes together. So some of you are in here, some of you are not. I just want to make sure I don't miss anyone. Taylor Brown, Jeremy Caldwell, Emily Frank, Najon Hutchins. We need your, I know you're in here. We need your forms, okay? The handbook forms. Hang on for a second. I'll get you a copy. Jeb, I don't think he's in here either. Sebastian's not here. Layla's not here. Sydney Norman. Nope, she's not here. Elizabeth Rios. Chris Soto. Destiny. We need your forms. And you keep the book. I get the forms. These are the forms, Najon. You did? I don't have them, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'll double check them here. And I'm going to give you another set. I could have them, but I don't right now. So I'll hunt them down and see, but just in case, so I'm still on a new set, okay? All right. So make sure you get that taken care of. Now, do you need instruments next week? No. All right. Now, next week we'll be talking about what you need to get. Now, you saw some guys, Miss Coleman was punching, they have their books already. They got their binder set up. If you want to bring those already, that's cool. You could definitely get that out of the way and taken care of also. But for the baritones and tubas, those are school-owned instruments. We have your instruments here. You need to get your mouthpieces, all right? Mouthpieces are for you. Trumpets, you got to start securing those trumpets so that you're ready to go with your trumpets as well. Question?
What if we bought the set over there?
Then you're good. You're set to go. All right? Yes, sir.
When I tried out my instrument and I got the trumpet, there's a stand out there, and that's where I bought my
Then
instrument.
you're good to go too. They're going to deliver those next week for you.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So if you bought yours from like Gents, they deliver them here to us. So you don't have to worry about that. But I'm just letting y'all know, if you know you haven't done that yet, you need to get that stuff squared away.
This is the book that you need, guys. Some of you guys seem confused about this. It's called Rhythm Master. Okay, and then you tell them what instrument you play. Don't forget, right? Because if they give you a trumpet book and you play tuba, it's not going to work.
Nope.
Got it? It's a Rhythm Master.
Where's that?
Okay. Who would like to write their piece for us up here? I saw your hand first, saw your hand second. You two guys go first. Here we go. How many beats is it supposed to be? 6. And I asked for it to also be complex. As complex as you could make it. Okay. Yeah. That looks good. Looks real nice. Wish we could have seen it. And for today, guys, just put the foot language. You don't have to do the counts. Save us a little time. It'll give us more time to do more. So after you get your foot language, you're done. Make sure you sign your name to it. And if you have the title, put your title. All right, Keegan got his first, and Isaiah has his second. So Keegan is titled Fast, is that right?
Yeah, I did have all of them.
You did your homework fast, so you wrote it fast, huh?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, so here we go. Posture check, ready, go.
Feet flat, back straight, body up, up.
Here we go. Counting Keegan's. Down, up, Keegan's and count. 1, tay, 1, 1, tay, 1, tay, 1 ta ti ta, 1 ta ti ta. He did a lot of repeating in his. Do you see that? That's really cool. He did things back to back. That's very common in music. All right, let's sizzle Keegan's piece. Ready? Down, up, Keegan, sizzle it, go. Oh, don't add extra notes. Keegan didn't write 6, 7 beats. He wrote 6. Try it one more time and sizzle it. Ready? Perform his piece well. Down, up, tap that foot, sizzle it, go. Almost play his last beat. Ready, last beat, go. Last beat, ready, and go. That's what you want. There you go. All right, good piece, Keegan. Nicely done. This is Aftermath, Isaiah, yes?
I did after my
You did it after your math homework. Very cool. I thought that's a good title, man. You did that after math homework by Isaiah. Here we go. We're going to count Isaiah's first. Ready? And down, up, ready, and count. One ta 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 one tay, one ta 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 one tay. Sizzle it. Very cool. Also, did you see he's got some repetitive stuff in there too? Very nice composition technique. Here we go. Down, up, sizzle it, go. Oh, you're adding to his music. Don't rewrite his music. You're insulting the composer over there. You feel insulted, Isaiah?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, man. Here we go. Let's sizzle it again. Down, up, sizzle it, go. There you go. Nice. 2 more volunteers. Let's come and we'll pick. Okay, so we got our 2 there. Remember, guys, you don't have to write the counts, just the foot language and the subdivisions. Okay? And the title, apparently, too, is very important.
Yeah. I like this. We're going to be coming up with some silly names.
Yeah.
After midnight, so
Remember, you just need the feet. You don't need to do the counts. Brendan's got his done. It's a little hard to see, but it looks pretty good there.
It's your marker. That's not yours. No, that's my marker. No, I left my marker there.
Okay, go ahead and have a seat, Brendan. You're good.
Does yours have a title? No.
Okay. All right, Brendan finished first. We'll do his first. I'm guessing it's Boss or Bo $$. Boss, okay. Not Bo $$. Okay, I'm just checking. All right, so here's Brendan's Boss. We're going to count it first. Feet flat back, straight behind you on the hump. Here we go. Ready? Down, up, count it and go. One ta 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 one tay, one ta 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 one ta 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 one tay. Very good. Now, he has a repetitive technique in there too. He keeps coming back to what? One ta ta ta. Then he does something different. Then one ta ta. He does something else different there. Do y'all see that technique he's doing?
Yes.
Let's sizzle his. Ready? Down, up, sizzle, Boss. Ready and go. Oh, don't rewrite his music. Here you go. Try it again. Ready? Down, up, ready again, sizzle.
Oh, come on. Come on.
That's all right. We'll go on. Christian's piece next. Now, Christian, does your piece have a title? No? Okay, it's just piece by Kristen. Okay, so here we go. Let's count Christian's. Ready? And down, up, Christian's piece. Ready, and go. One ta 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 one ta 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 one tay, one ta ta ta. Let's sizzle his piece. Ready? Down, up, sizzling. Ready, and go. think we got time for two more. Two more here.
Who has not gone up before?
Who has never gone up to the board?
Johnny, you have.
I've never gone up before.
I have gone.
Wait, I haven't today.
Don't lie to us.
He's
Got it.
No, we don't.
Luke, I don't think Lucas has ever been up to the board. Lucas, why don't you come up? Lucas and Dajan? Oh, we'll do three. We'll put three on there. Make sure you save room.
Oh, my honey doesn't fit on the horse.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
You know what the name is? I just came up with mine a few minutes ago.
Try to keep it in. Oh yeah, keep it in order. Makes it easier to read.
Newton. I got Newton playing football.
Now remember, guys, don't no counts. Just foot language is fine.
What?
Probably in the tuba.
Yeah, the two was a good sitting spot.
Yeah. When you start
I'm not gonna give you a tuba if you're telling other people they can go to the bathroom.
You don't have a name.
you
You don't
gotta
have
get
to.
it. You're sloppy around doing that.
With a K.
You'll be like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You're gonna have to go to the office.
I do like, my bad.
You'll never give me laugh. Soccer. Oh, you can
Just distract them with bad counting skills.
Okay. First to finish was Lucas. So, soccer. I guess you're a soccer player. Everyone's like, of course. They're like, oh, of course. That's what Lucas picked. Okay. So cool. All right. So here's soccer by Lucas. So here we go. Feet flat, back straight on your hip. Counting first. And down, up. Soccer. Count it. Here we go. One ta ta, one tay, one tay, one ta ta, one. Now this piece is a what? Y'all remember? Same forwards as it is backwards.
Oh.
Palindrome. A palindrome piece. Same forwards as it is backwards. Let's sizzle soccer. Here we go. Ready? Down, up, sizzle it. Ready and go. Very good performance on that piece. Nice, Lucas. Next was Logan. Logan finished next. What? Cool. Here we go. Ready? Logan, does your piece have a title? No, that's all right. The Logan's piece then. Here we go. Count it first and down, up. Logan's piece. Count it and go. One ta ta, one tay, one tay, one ta ta, one ta ta. Sizzle it. Very good. Down, up, sizzle it. Ready and go. Oh, don't rewrite his piece. Here we go. Ready? Try it again. Two, and again, and sizzle. Better that time. All right. Finally, it's Dajan. Dajan is the beat, right? This is the beat by Dajan. The beat by Dajan. Here we go. Ready? Count first. And down, up. Count it first. Here we go. One tay, one ta ta, one tay, one ta ta. Now he was tricky. Check this out. He tried to do that one before that. I think it was who did that piece that had the one that came back every time. That was Braden. It looks like it's going to be that way, and then all of a sudden he throws a different rhythm at you. So that's probably the most complex I've seen so far. Very good, Dajan.
Actually, I just wanted to get
Hey, it works, man. That works. Here we go. Let's count it again. Ready? And down, up. Count it again. Ready and count. One tay, one ta ta, one tay, one ta ta. Sizzle it. Down, up the beat, and sizzle it, go. number one, if you're doing that on purpose, stop. That's cool. That's cruel. Don't do that. Number two, concentration. Remember? Knowledge, coordination, concentration. Try it one more time. Feet flat, back straight, tiny on the top. Feet flat, feet flat, feet flat, feet flat, feet flat. Braden, feet flat, feet flat. There you go. And down, up the beat, sizzle it again, and go. Best one yet. You need to get some paper out. Listen, don't talk, so I know that you're listening. Get a new piece of paper out, but you want to have your note chart handy.
Your homework you keep.
I'll do your homework tonight
All right, get your paper out, guys. Some of you are getting distracted with other things. Get your paper out. Fresh piece. And then what do you want to have handy nearby? Note chart. So that way you can reference some things very important. Okay?
Some of you guys still don't have a black binder. Okay.
I just got one.
You have 1 week to get that.
All right. Listen. Listen. While you're finishing getting your stuff out, I can go ahead and start so we can get some more things done. And if we have time, we'll get back to more compositions here. So, here we go. Listen, please. Listen. Some of you are too focused on the wrong thing. Where do you need to be focused on right now? Me. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. How many of you have played card games before, like a deck of cards? Raise your hand if you've done that before. Awesome. Put your hands down. How many of you have played a card game where the ace is important? Like you get your hand dealt and you look and you have all 4 aces and you're looking across at your opponent and you're thinking, you're dead. I got all the aces. You're toast. How many of you all done that? Okay, good. Put your hands down. How many of you have played the game, another game, though, where the ace is worthless and you look at your hand, you got 4 aces, you're like, oh, I'm dead. He's got me. Okay? Now, my question is this. What made that card games different from each other? Why is one game the ace is so important, but the next game the ace is worthless? What's the difference? How does that make it different? Najan?
Because in one of the games you have to have the less amount of cards and the less amount of numbers, and that means the aces are only one, and one of the games you have to have the most.
Well, yeah, you're just kind of repeating what I said, but why is that true? What makes that different? Why is this card game the ace important? Why is this card game the ace worthless? Why? Not because they are. I know we are, those sort of things. Why is this game it's important, this game it's not? Braden, sorry, go ahead, Braden.
Because the rules.
The rules make it different, right? If you don't know the rules to the game, then you won't win the game. And if you didn't know the rules, you might be sitting there playing the card game where the aces are bad, but you got all 4 aces. You're like, I'm going to win. You're like, oh, nope, you're going to lose. You've got to know the rules. Well, in music, it works the same way, but instead of cards, it's the notes, the note chart. The notes now will act like the cards, and then the game that we play determines which note is the most important. So, write this word, or 2 words actually, time signature. Now, the time signature is going to give us that information. The time signature is going to tell us lots of information. But first, we need to know what the time signature looks like so that you'll know it when you see it. Okay? If I just start going off and telling you the rules, but don't tell you what it looks like, that's going to be like, hey guys, there's some person that's wandering around the school that's killing people. So watch out for him. You're like, what does he look like? Okay, well, let me explain what it looks like so you'll understand what it looks like so you don't get killed. All right, a time signature is simple. It is 2 numbers, one on top of the other. That's all it is. A time signature is just 2 numbers, one on top of the other. So I'm going to draw one up here, but I'm not going to use real numbers because I don't want you to get confused or try and jump the gun. I know some of you have some musical knowledge, and I don't want you to think, oh, I know what you're talking about. You might not. So I'm going to use question marks. So it looks like this. 2 numbers, one on top of the other. Okay? That's what a time signature looks like. It kind of, listen,
Bless you.
it kind of looks like maybe a fraction, but it's not. A fraction, remember, has that dividing line. So it's not a fraction. It's just two numbers, one on top of the other. Okay? Now, this top number, for now, it's not important. Okay? Top number is not important right now. Let's see again. So, for now, it will come into play later. But for right now, top number, we're not worried about him at all. It's not important. It's this bottom number. The bottom number tells us three things. Bless you again. Wow. You need a Kleenex? Okay. All right. You allergic to Miss Koneman? No, I'm kidding. All right. So then, the bottom number is going to tell us three important bits of information. Okay? Number one, it tells us the name of the game. Okay? It tells us the name of the game. So let's show you an example here. Here's my top number. Don't care about it. Let's say I put the bottom number as a 4. So the name of my game is, we're playing a game of 4. No, you don't have to write this. If you want to, that's fine. So the bottom number is a 4, so the name of the game is 4. We're playing a game of 4. Let's change it up. That's why I said you don't have to write it out. I'm going to keep changing it up. But let me change the game to this. A 32. So the name of my game now is 32. Now I'm playing a game of 32. It's not hard at all. Let's change it again. What about a game of 16? So what's my game now? 16. I'm playing a game of 16. Have you noticed what numbers I have been using?
Yes.
What numbers have I been using?
No,
Yes, sir.
the note numbers.
The note chart numbers. So let's say if I want to play a game of 1, what's the name of the game?
Game
1. So you need to know this. The bottom number will always be a note chart number. It is never going to not be a note chart number. Ever. Never, ever, ever, never. It will always, you can't have a game of 5. That's not a note chart number. It doesn't work. It doesn't exist. It always has to be a note chart number. Always. Okay? So the bottom number first tells us what? Name of the game. So the second thing it's going to tell us is this. It's going to tell us the main note. Now, we got to think of the main note like this. It's the ace card we were talking about earlier. That's the winning card. Okay? So it tells us the name of the game, but then it tells us the main note. It tells us the ace. It tells us the big boy. Okay? So let's change my game again. Let's suppose I'm playing a game of 8. So what's the name of my game? 8. Now, if you go to your note chart, it will tell you the main note. What's the main note for 8? The 8th note. What does that look like?
8.
Yes, sir.
A stem.
A stem. And what?
With a colored in note.
Colored in note head and a flag. One flag. So, bottom number is telling us that the game is 8 and the main note is an 8th note, and it looks like that. Let's change it again. So, what about a game, or what about a 2? So the name of the game is 2. Can someone tell me what the main note in a game of 2 is going to be? Yes, sir.
Half note.
A half note. And Johnny, what's a half note look like?
Just kind of like, it's not a little, you don't color in the circle, but
Don't
it
color in
has
the
a
circle?
stem.
But it does have a stem. Yes. Okay? That's a half note. So that's our main note. That's the ace. That's the most important note. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Nevaeh, why don't you pick the game? What game would you like to play? pick a game. No, no, no. In music, obviously. So remember, the bottom number can only come from where? Your note chart. So choose. Uh, 16, okay. So he's going to play a game, and the game is 16. So the name of our game is 16. Someone tell me what the main note in the game of 16 is going to be. Colton?
It's gonna be a colored note with a step.
17 flags, and we call this a what?
16.
A 16th note. Very good. So does this make sense? We get it?
Sure.
All right. So the third thing, and this is the big one. Remember I told you the bottom number tells us three stuff. We know it tells us the name of the game. We know it tells us the main note. This is the big one. The main note now equals this. What is that? A subdivision of 1. The 1. So now the main note will replace the subdivision of 1. You with me? So let's put it to practice, okay? I'm going to erase these guys here. I'm going to start a new rhythm for you. Okay, here's my new rhythm. Let's count it real quick. Feet, flat, back swing, honey on the hump. Here we go. We're just going to count. And down, up, count it and go. 1, 1, ta-ta-ta, 1, take 1. With me?
Yes,
Okay, great. So let's put the time signature in front of it. And I want to play a game in the game of 32. So let's see. Destiny, what's the name of my game?
Game of 32.
I'm playing a game of 32. Okay, and Adriel, in the game of 32, what's the main note? That's where you could use a note chart if you need it. What's the main note in a game of 32? So look at your note chart and find the 32, and it will show you what that note is.
It's filled in with 3 flags.
3 flags. Do you know the name of this note? That's what it looks like. Do you know the name? It's the same as the name of the game. 32nd note, yeah. 32nd note. You're right. Trust yourself. You're right, okay? You knew what it looked like. Now, so we got the name of the game, everybody. We got that the main note is a 32nd note. What's the last step? Now we go to each subdivision of 1 in my rhythm, and we replace that with a what?
30.
A 32nd note. But how many?
2.
2? Well, no, sorry. For each one, how many? 1, because it's a subdivision of 1. So I'm going to put a 32nd note. Now, will it sound different than what we just counted a second ago?
No.
That doesn't change. Let's count it. Here we go. Ready? Down, up, ready, and count. 1, 1, ta-ta-ta, 1, take 1. Make sense? Let's change the game. Okay, so let's see here. You are, tell me your name again. Keegan, sorry. Keegan, pick a game.
Game of 4.
Game of 4. All right. Putting the ones back there. All right. In the game of 4, Najan, we're playing the game of 4. What's the main note? In the game of 4.
Oh, the main note is a whole note with a string and flag.
No, that's not even a note, buddy. Look at your note chart. Don't guess. You got notes for a reason. That's why we gave you those notes. See, I told you I'll keep your note chart handy. Yes, sir. What's the main note in the game of 4?
It's a filled in whole note with a stem.
With the stem. What's that called?
A quarter note.
A quarter note. A filled-in note with a stem. Dejan, get your note chart out, man, because I'm going to come back to you in a second and make you do this. Now, that note replaces what subdivision, guys? 1. So what do I put here? A quarter note, how many? 1. Just 1 quarter note. What do I put here? A quarter note, just 1 quarter note. Does it sound different? No, it's the exact same. So let's count it again. Here we go, ready? Down, up. Does it look different?
Yes.
Yeah, but it sounds the same. Ready and count. 1, 1 ta ta ta, 1 ta 1. Let's do one more here because I want to make sure we're doing good on time. We're doing fine right now. One more. All right. So let's see. Christian, pick a game. 16. Okay, so we're going to play a game of 16. Brock, in the game of 16, what is the main note?
It's a 16th note.
Good. Najan, what does that look like?
It's a building whole note with the stems and 3 flags.
3 flags?
No. 2 flags.
2 flags. Okay. Now, the last important thing, Nevaeh. That 16th note replaces what subdivision? Does it replace the 4, the 2, or the 1? The 1s, yeah. Now, how many 1s do I have on the board? 2. But how many notes do I need for each one? 1, right? Subdivision of 1, I only need 1 note. So it's a 16th note now, right? Does it sound different?
No.
Does it look different?
Yes.
Yes. Count it. Ready? Down, up. Count it, and here you go. 1, 1 ta ta ta, 1 ta 1. Now, some of you are probably already thinking now, okay, cool. We get how we get this note. What about these? We're going to do that next week, okay? Now, you have been begging and asking and pleading. What about that poster?
Yeah.
Okay, now, if you are to squint at this poster and look around the blocks, you'll start to see a word appear. And the word is what? Someone know that word? Yes, sir.
Counting. Oh, those are
Counting is an optical illusion, just like that's an optical illusion. Here's the reason why. Did our rhythm, guys, ever change? No, our rhythm we counted to stay the same, but did it look, hey, pay attention up here, guys. Did it look different each time? That's why counting is an optical illusion. Because someone might see this and be like, oh, that's hard. 4-letter word, I know. But it's not hard, is it? It's an optical illusion. It looks hard, but it really isn't. It's actually very easy. Does that make sense? Your homework for the weekend is this. You are to compose a new piece for us. But now you must choose a time signature for your piece and replace any subdivisions of 1s with the new note. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. You can pick the number of beats.
So the time signature again, we should have, there was some confusion with the time signature. That's the question mark with the number on the bottom, right? So 2 numbers.
This is a time signature.
So you're deciding the name of the game, the main note, all of that stuff.
Based on what? The time signature. You gotta have the time signature. Okay? That's up to you. You get to choose the number of notes. Now, wait guys, don't put up. We're not done yet. Now, let's take, I remember I said we're going to go back to some compositions. Let's go to some people's compositions and we'll also do the same thing here. So grab your compositions if you have not come up yet. And let's see if we can get a couple more in here before it's time to go. But we're going to change the main note. So let's see here. Brock, why don't you come on up and get your hand there and let you come up here too.
So do we just get like choose what the main note is?
I'll write that in, but I'll let you choose that here in a second, okay? So just right now, just write your composition as is.
Do we need the foot taps?
Yes. Go ahead and put the other 2 beads over here too. Just so it's all in order there. Makes it easier to count. Okay. And circle it. There you go.
Wait, I messed up on that.
And then put the foot, and then don't have to worry about the counts. That'll work. I don't need the arrows. Title of the piece if you got one, and then of course your name. Okay, go ahead and have a seat. Oh, sorry. Finish up there. No, you can go ahead and have a seat. Yeah. Okay, now then, take a look up here, guys. This is Midnight by Brock. Let's count it first for him, but then we're going to add in a game. So here we go. Ready? And down, up, count, Midnight. Oh, we're not focused up here, ladies. Here we go. Down, feet flat. Posture check. Ready, go.
Feet flat, back straight, high on the hop, hop.
Focus up here. We're counting Midnight for Brock. Don't miss it. Here we go. Down, up, ready, and count. 1 ta 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 1 ta 1 ta 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 1 ta ta ta. Now, Brock, what goes in front right here now, guys? What's the game thing called again? Time. So it goes here. So a question mark, and Brock, this is your piece. You pick the game.
64.
64. All right. So, looks like a 9. So, in the game of 64, Charlotte, what's the main note? You can use your note chart. So, game of 64, what is the main note? 64th note. Christian, what does that look like?
It's filled in blue
Okay.
with a stem
Uh-huh.
and 4 flags.
4 flags. That's what it looks like. So, that's the main note. Najan, what does that replace? The ones. How many do you need? 1, 2. Here, but how many do you need for each subdivision?
1.
Just 1 note, right? Yeah, you don't need 2. So, we make that a 64th note. So this is how your homework should look on Monday. Does that make sense? You choose your time signature, you know the main note, and then you put it in. Let's count Brock's again. Midnight with the written in note now. Here we go. Down, up. This one again. Ready, and count. 1 ta 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 1 1 ta 1 ta 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 1 ta ta ta. And you know that's a 1 because it also has just how many notes? 1. All right, let's sizzle Brock's. Ready? And down, up, sizzle it. Here you go. Good. Look at Jacob's piece. Let's count it. Down, up. Jacob's count it. Ready, and go. 1 1 ta 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 1 ta 1 ta 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 1 ta. Jacob, pick a time signature.
16.
Game of 16. In a game of 16, what's the main note? Yes, sir.
Game of 16, it's a 16 note.
A 16 note. Filled in bar, how many flags? 2. It would have replaced these. We're out of time. Would it have counted differently?
No.
No. All right. We'll see you on Monday. Good work, guys.
Thank you for putting up your board and markers.
I usually just use this out because lunch and so I went to 15 class. So it's like
That's the most important time of the day. Are you getting it? What? Keep it. Take it to your parents. You have to take your parents. You don't know what to do.
Colton giving you a hard time again. Colton, I say we're